I think I finally figured out how to get the, I finally figured out how to get the bitrate set properly over on, YouTube. So, anyways, now that we figured that out, today was a day dude, like, honestly, this today wasn't bad. Today was not a bad day. Today was actually pretty decent for me. Um, actually, let me switch these around. Hold on. Put that on the bottom. Put that on top. Today wasn't bad. It's just like this week feels a little bit slower. Like, I don't know why. It just feels slower. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it does. It feels slow. Like it's just like it's taking its sweet time. If you don't know why we had to leave so promptly earlier. Yeah, let me know. Just let us know. Yeah. Or I heard part of it, but and that wasn't the camera thing. See, for me, what sucks is that like last night, um, I'm waiting for the game to load. Once the game loads, we're gonna switch over. Um, it took me a little while to fall asleep, and then in the middle of the night, I was woken up rudely by a dog that decided to violently try to push the covers off of me so she could crawl under them. And that woke me up, and then it took me a little while to get back to sleep, and, like, I had one of those nights like, one of those it literally was one of those nights where it wasn't a case of I didn't want to go to sleep or couldn't sleep. Well, no, I couldn't sleep. It's not that I didn't wanna go to sleep, it's not that it was 100% a case of brain go burr. Like, my brain was just burr the whole night. And then, it's literally like that freaking cartoon with the whatchamacallit. It's like that cartoon where the person's laying there in bed and they're getting all comfortable and they're about to go to sleep. Suddenly their brain comes out with some stupid random fact that leaves them up all night. That was my brain last night. That was like totally my freaking brain last night. My brain was a
I
meme. My brain was totally a meme. But anyways, I hope you all had a decent day. Let's see. Private. Let's get on. I'm going to be. I think that I've got enough stuff. I'm probably going to be heading straight for the research station tonight. Because tonight is going to be a shorter stream. Like I said, we're going to be stopping about 8. I've got to get up in the morning. I got to go lift. So tomorrow night tonight is going to be a shorter stream. Tomorrow night will be a longer stream. Thursday night will be a little bit longer this week simply because of the fact that I don't have to get up super early because I don't have to work. Obviously, Friday is going to be whatchamacallit, and it is 4th of July, so I don't have to be up stupidly early then. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. And next week, I think that we're gonna do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for stream. That's gonna be the schedule. Friday night I get off. Friday night and go, take the missus out, or maybe take her out for the whole weekend and not have to think about it and not miss a stream as a result. Revive phone darts with flower sand. Do we unlock some forbidden snack or just summon Viking Daddy's wrath? Now, you don't summon my wrath for that. You wouldn't summon my wrath for that. Okay, what am I carrying on me? I've got the 3 blood sacks. We'll need those. I've got plenty of heal kits. I'm gonna ditch the now that I've got a little bit more storage, we can start ditching this stuff. Okay, I think I've got. Oh, I'll probably get. Well, let me grab a few more darts. I don't know how crazy this place is. Oh, you know what I should do? I should probably fuel up a bike. We'll fuel up my one bike. I ain't got a lot. I ain't got a lot of. Let's just do that. That's enough of that. Things that I don't necessarily need to be taking with me. Maldus denying her the ability to play her favorite FFMMO because I don't want it, and it's 20 plus years old now. What one is that one? What the heck MMO is that one that's 20 years old? That's a Final Fantasy MMO? Final Fantasy 11. See, I've never played that. I never got into like Final Fan. Like after a certain point, Final Fantasy just did not do it for me. What is the fuel like? Actually, you know what's funny? I think I'm actually carrying around. I think I have my other bike. It is on my whatchamacallit. You know what I would love to be able to do is when you go to place this, I would love to be able to, well, I mean, I can do it like this, but it would be nice to just be able to use the alt rotate to just park these things. Give me where FF11 is like $7 for 30 days. Oh, yeah, but like, okay, so the thing is that you might go, so I'm just going to play a little bit of devil's advocate here. So you pay that $7, right? And I don't get me wrong. I totally understand this. There is a nostalgia. There is a bit of nostalgia that's involved here that I'm sure of. But you go and pay that $7, and then you get in there and you start playing, and you realize, you know, the memories were good, but I'm good not playing this anymore. That's a thing. Because I know that that's me with a lot of games. All right, we have to head. I actually have a contract in there now. We have a few contracts actually up north too, but I'm not gonna be doing those for a while. And we have the way out east, and then we're gonna try to do both of these tonight. Foam dart flower. Wait, foam dart flower sand substrate. I mean, that gives you plus dodge. Jesus. Don't you see me coughing up a desert later? Blame fucking daddy's training regimen. I mean, I don't even do that much cardio. I don't. How did I? Freaking worms, man. Yeah, I think the Haga Rift is also PvP. Oh no, it's still limited warfare. Eventually, I think Haga Rift might become PvP off and on. Jabal Ifrit and Haga Rift. Yeah, we're not ready for Haga Rift stuff yet. We still got to finish the Eastern Vermilius Gap here. Yeah, there'll be PvP events in the Rift. Which is going to be, you know, eventually we got to get people on here who don't want to be. Well, no, here's the thing, and this is something that I really do think that they need to work on, is they need to make it so that the PvP is factional. You know, we've talked about this before, because right now we'd all be able to go into the Rift if there was a PvP event and be murking one another, which is fine, but doesn't make sense. You know, one thing I've also noticed with this, and y'all can see it too. It's pretty obvious. Notice how the wrecks are all PvP after the first biome, but the rest of the map is PvE. Yeah. Oh no, I know. I know, Bong. Welcome to the chill. Welcome to the stream. I know that the shipwrecks are PvP. I know that the random crashes are ones that you can fight over, but like the Rift, I think they were. We were talking. I think we were talking about last night too. That the
Welcome, Vikinger.
The Rift is also going to be where they have some PvP events. You know, another thing that I've noticed, and this is just not really that big of a deal. Thank you for the follow, dude. This is not really that big of a deal, but you notice the introduction of somewhat kind of, I want to say, I don't want to call it artificial, but artificial difficulty is the lack of any islands to hop between in this area of the desert. I mean, you've got the drum sand, you've got the all of that, but there's literally like few, if any, islands. So you got to get across this shit quick before the worms show up. I hear one. Ah. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the channel. I hope that you had a good day. The Rift is set up for Atreides versus Harkonnen in PvP. I'm just waiting for it to show and start. That would be freaking awesome. So what's going to be funny is our general plan for being able to get the most out of the game is going to result in a lot of, well, you know what? Actually, probably should have waited till nighttime. Our actual plan is going to result in some interesting situations because for a little bit, oh yeah, we're Harkonnen. Oh, suddenly we're
oh my god, it's making me so moist. You wouldn't even fucking believe it.
What's up, Batman? I am not in the house. I'm in the house, so not eating fajitas. We're gonna have like at times where we're what is it doing? The hell? There's something showing up highlighted that is interesting looking. We're gonna be Atreides, then we're going Harkonnen, and then we might go back to Atreides. So that's gonna make for some interesting some interesting things. Okay, come on, climb up there. I want to see what's up there. Eh.
There's someone here.
See, I need to get a buggy. That's the one thing that I really need, because then I can mine from the comfort of a buggy and probably carry a lot of shit in the process. Make sure that we don't get overheated here. Okay, so we're at the Imperial testing station. Oh, that was a little bit. That was a little bit rambunctious. Stay tuned, folks. The boss man is in for some fun time. Oh, you've done. Shh. Hush. I've done this. I haven't done this, so you've done this before. Shush. Let's make sure. I want to put these. I want to put this here. We'll put this one here. Actually, we'll swap these out because I don't want to like accidentally switch to that. They all start like this.
Shoot.
I am better at this than you are, sir. There's some weird, like, might have to play with that. I might have to play with some settings because there's some weird, like, artifacting with this light, with these lights. No, I won't die. Okay, now it's better. Oh. She came at me with a shotgun. And these guys are definitely, what I would really like to see is a better sneak system. I think that there needs to be a little bit more, we need to add a little bit more stuff in here that allows for a little bit more stealth. Now, I haven't played a Mentat. From what I understand, the Mentats might get like an invisibility shield or something. Not that it does them much good once they're actually like fighting and stuff, but I think that a stealth aspect to the gameplay would go a long ways. Me, totally not thinking about the fact that I took the skill that gives me better damage at center mass shots than headshots. Oh, you know what? I probably should. I should probably let's. Was it Journey Contracts? Where is Hostile Takeover? We're gonna track that one. Hill in a Hiller.
Welcome to Imperial Desert Botanical Testing Station number 10. I am Dr.
What's up, Vendetta? I've been good, man. How you been?
Director of this facility.
Welcome in. Happy Wednesday or Tuesday.
BTS-10 is to find and develop flora which can flourish in the iron-rich soils of this corner of Arrakis. Our initial focus is the introduction of Velvechia, Ephedra, and Alloydendron species,
Ephedra.
which we deem the most likely adapters. But within these protected walls, we will also cultivate a variety of species from across the Imperium. The ultimate goal will be to seed the planet with species capable of thriving in the wild, without the benefit of the water provided by our wind trap condensation system.
Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, yeah, there's some very good, there's scrub out there that you can find, but let's be real. Arrakis is a desert for a reason.
I am Dr. Silas Graylish, director of this facility. Our goal here at BTS-10 is to find...
Okay, that will be the exit. This one's a little bit brighter than the other one. The other one was stupidly dark. It takes so many hits, even with this upgraded gun. It takes so many hits to kill them. Haha! I am good with guns and swords. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, I didn't necessarily need to do that, but I will take your water, and I will take your water. Let's see. Do I have them all filled yet? No, that's 2 filled. Okay. I have such a huge water production system set up now. Come on. Ow. I need a lock-on system. I really need a lock-on system. What's up, Miss Galaxy? How's it going? No. You will not. No, I am reviving. Not good, but we're vibing. No, you know what? Don't want to. You're here, and you're vibing. Relax, and you'll be good. All right, bro. Kind of look forward to with Borderlands 4 release in 2 months. Dude, I still have not been able to play Borderlands. I don't know. It just doesn't. It has not been my jam. I know a lot of people are excited for it. And there's a lot of people that are like worried it's not going to be that great, but we'll see what happens. This game has me thoroughly sucked in. I don't think that I'm going to be playing anything else for a good long while. And I had pretty much given up on survival crafting stuff. I'm now like 100% sucked into it. Did body just literally disappear? Ugh. What we got in here?
Attention, all of you. Yesterday in Harkov village, Kristoff referred to me as Imenbrech Healer. How hard can it be to remember this simple rule? No military title. We take a risk every time we need to enter settlement. A slip up like this could easily be the death of us all. Make sure every one of you hears this message and understand it. Kristoff will not be returning to us. There will be an auction for his gear.
Oh, he fafoed then. That's what happened there. He fafoed. Let's see. I did grab those. I grabbed those extra 2. Let's just use them real quick. Oh, we actually just drop this on there. There. We'll make sure we have all of our... I see that this is going to require probably a lot of healing gear tonight. Yeah, it's this way. This way, as evidenced by the guy standing right there. See, this is where we need stealth because... Or, no, that's just a plant. I was like, this is where you need stealth because you need to be able to sneak up behind him and shiv him. That stupid swordsman's just hiding over there. Oh, here we go. There, that was much better. No dying, water is life. No, like, yeah, I'm not going to die. They are going to die. And I'm going to take their water. That's just the way that it works. Welcome to Dune. Welcome to Arrakis. Ooh, a buggy booster MK3 Mark III? I don't even have a buggy yet, but that's cool. I wish I had a bigger backpack. How you doing, Lupus? Welcome in, man. Now that I really do need some sort of lock-on. It just make things a little bit easier, or the melee might feel better with a controller. I don't know. That's the only little gripe that I have with it, is that it's like it doesn't move well. I did not mean to fill that, but I do need more water. I wonder if that probably exploded. I wonder if I could shoot that and make it explode.
Who goes there? They're here.
You are not good at this. Okay. Oh, I could literally. Okay, I filled all of. Dang it! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I filled all the blood bags that I'm carrying. I cannot get any more. So let's see. Now I'm literally on a touring the gap thing. Where is the join a house, location. Specialized fabrication, Vermilius Gap, moving on. Apparently I'm like done with the Vermilius Gap. Now that I've come here, I'm done with this side of things. But I have a contract I have to finish, number one. Number two, there's good loot. Probably a special blueprint. This one is a lot bigger than the other. Oh, no, you are far from done with the gap. Oh, no, I've got so much to it. Like, now that I've done a lot of this stuff, it's time to actually explore the gap. See, like, I should be able to try to sneak up behind him and shoot him. Oh, jeez. Oh, great. Shielded. Shielded Gatling gun bitch. Ah! There, finally. God, I hate how much it takes to kill these guys. I mean, I like getting the armor plating from them, but damn. They'd be bullet sponges. Remind me of elites in freaking The Division. Is there anything like I killed them for nothing? Well, maybe for another way into this place.
Watch out!
Oh, shoot. She came up fast. It's really good, man. I had stopped playing survival crafting games because none of them could really hold my attention. Like they just, I wasn't enjoying them. Like a new one would come out, it'd have a few goodies that made it really cool, but for the most part, I just wasn't into the game. I had been anticipating this one and looking forward to it, but I still was kind of on the fence because of the fact that I just haven't felt like that kind of a grind. Now that it is, I played the beta and yeah, no, I'm hooked. I am thoroughly hooked on it. The story, it actually, unlike Conan, it has a story. That's not more than like a kind of template of a story, and then you make your own for the rest of it. There's an actual story that we're pursuing here. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I don't need the copper ore, but I will take the machine parts or the complex machinery. If you've ever played Conan, the crafting is real easy to pick up, which is nice because it's very much like Conan, but Dune. Tuna, you're gonna get on my nerves. You better stop digging your nails into my freaking arm. The story's good. The setup in world is excellent. It actually does feel like there's danger with the sandworms, which they did a really good job with. The only thing that I'm hoping that they eventually get, there's two things that I think they eventually need to get, and they've kind of halfway done it, is the sand walking. So that way you can oh shit. We getting back. And worm riding. They don't have the ability to ride the worm yet. What's up, Strappy? How you doing tonight? I will give her her treat in just a minute now that I am... Oh, wait. Somebody's still shooting at me. Ah. I need, like, the steel level guns. I need to just get the steel guns. But yeah, no, everything that they've done with this has been really well done. They've got more stuff to do. Obviously, they need to do a bit more for the end game. They do need to... There is a bit of a cheater problem that they've got to deal with. But overall, like, they've knocked it out of the park with this one. They really have knocked it out of the park. Well, this is common. You're never going to be able to deal with this completely. But there are griefers in the end game. There are a lot of griefers, and it's that part sucks. But, and I mean, we have our own server. Now, granted, when we go to the deep desert, we will be in open world with other players, because the way the servers work is that while I'm on a private server right now, there are places that I could go that I will end up interacting with other players from other, quote, servers that are like a communal thing. And those are for PvP. One of those areas is for PvP, but I think that, you know, I haven't been able to test it yet, but I want to say that those of us who are renting our servers have a little bit more skin in the game, as far as, you know, other than the average schmuck that gets on a game and decides that they want to go just make somebody's life a living hell. In fact, I think most people end up getting private servers in these games to avoid just that kind of person. So I almost expect a higher caliber of PvP when I get to it. And I mean, I'm not a PvP person per se. I keep grabbing. I should just hit spacebar. I'm not really a PvP person per se. It is not the main reason that I play these games, but I will say that for Dune, I'm really looking forward to when we get to PvP. And when the guild gets there, and particularly participating in the end game of the Landsrad of exploring this and working together and cooperating. Ah, shit. Really? Oh, come on. No, I'm tired of being shot by you. I swear to God, I healed. Come on, finish healing. Ugh. You're just gonna stand there while I heal. That's... so many freaking hit points behind that heavy armor. Okay, that's ridiculous. Now I see why you said I was going to have fun in this place. Crafting on Dune Awakening was a little bit easy. I used to play Conan back in the day. If you have played Conan, then you will easily pick up the crafting in Dune. The only thing that's different is a little bit is the menus. The menus. And Marcus, now I see why you said I was going to have fun in this place. This is like loaded with freaking bullet sponges. This you almost want to have a party coming with you. Oh, what is this one?
Mikhail, it's clear we need more people with mechanical expertise if we are to meet the quotas set by our new bosses. We have too many here who can't handle anything more complicated than Trigger. They can be our field men and our muscle, but we need skilled hands. So, you and I will need to do some recruiting. There are plenty like us who have chosen to leave the service of the great houses. We must find those among them with vehicle maintenance experience. That includes former Atreides troopers. Yes, I know. Bad blood. But we have more in common with Atreides deserters than we do with our old comrades. Anyone who can't see past old grudges won't have a place here.
Yeah, I can see why. I can see 100% why you ended up, or why you're saying I was going to be spending a long time in this place. This is not a rush through area. This place is really huge though. Like, it's freaking huge. Keep my eyes out for this inner person. I'm about 2/3 of the way, maybe through. Okay, that makes me happy. Then I'm actually making pretty good progress. The thing that, like, okay, I get it. Heavy weapon crew, whatever. But still, the amount of bullets and the amount that it takes to kill these guys is really silly. So do I want a weapon? No, I will make my own. I will make my own.
Here are this week's notes from our market contacts.
I just know that now I need to really make some steel weapons.
Systems are in high demand in Erekine. Those from one-man ground cars are valuable, but larger units from sealed system ground cars and ornithopters will fetch the best prices. Stick to Chome's standard models, since custom fabricated units are becoming too easy to trace. The dealers won't touch them. Make sure our acquisition agents are aware of this.
Nah, I'm good. I'll make it through.
Glutted because of competition from scavengers in the Hogger Basin. But there is still a strong market for copper, aluminum, and plasteel components. It'll be worth our effort to break down larger mechanisms to acquire those materials. Do not forget to pass on last week's tallies as soon as you have completed them.
Oh, does she have anything? At least I will say that. So there's a couple of things that I really do like that they did in here. Number one, the self-revive system. As long as they don't kill you while you're downed, you can get yourself back up and heal a bit. The other thing that I like is the fact that the mobs that you're fighting when you're in these situations are pretty good about dropping things you can actually use, as far as like, oh, here's some bandages. Oh, here's this. I don't think I could shoot him from up here. Dumbass, you just stood there and took it. Come on, attack me. I know you're gonna block as soon as I block. Or as soon as I... No? Okay, you're not going to? That worked, though. I have to admit, the moment that I saw two people coming up the stairs with swords, I was a little bit concerned. I think the sword guys are more annoying than the guys with the Gatling guns. And it also doesn't help that I'm wearing armor that is not that good against blades. That's better against guns than blades. And I wouldn't be surprised to get down here and find out, oh yeah, there's still a guy with a Gatling gun too. It's a junkyard. Four. The other thing that I think that they do need to add, and I don't know if, I mean, they do need, I feel like they do need, like the, you know in Conan, how like they'll be sitting there talking to one another and they'll be muttering to themselves and stuff? I don't see as much of that in this. Maybe I'm just, because I'm not getting close enough, I don't know. But it does seem like they don't talk a lot until you're actually fighting them. The Lord yanketh and the Lord yeeteth away. I mean, yeah. Kinda how it works. Also, welcome in everybody who's joining us tonight. I hope that you're all doing good. I hope you're all having a good day. If you're enjoying hanging out here and enjoying, you know, the silliness, please do consider dropping a follow. If you're watching over on YouTube, please do consider subscribing. And dropping a like. Likes and comments and all that good stuff. It really does go a long way towards the almighty blessed algorithm that is YouTube. Let's oh yeah, I think we're actually at the bottom of this thing. Feels like we are. That's a special chest. Oh, it's not really that special. All right, it just has stuff. It has what? This is that water? Nope, just batteries. No, shush, Marcus. Okay, allow me to get my hopes up. Quit crushing my hopes and dreams. No, they won't. Yoinking my stash is a good way to lose body parts. Just looking to see if there's like any other chests. I know that I'm like crouch walking and I don't really need to, but it actually slows me down enough so that I can catch stuff while I'm moving. I'll yoink your stash and yeet it into a sandworm, sir. Okay, we'll check the left passage first. See, I can make those lights, but I just find it really odd that they just hover. I'll be back if you're gonna go get the kiddos a treat because they've been really good. Oh, get them, yeah, good. Get them treats. If they've been really good, get them treats. They deserve it. We're just gonna fill. I'm like grabbing all this shit that I don't really need, but I'll just go run it through my recycler and get all the parts that I can from it. Be sure to give them, like, if they've been that good, give them an extra treat from their Uncle Dragus. See, I want to be able to sneak up and stab that guy. Oh, now they see me. Oh, really? They locked me in with them. They locked me in with them. Mother. I think somebody shot at me. Oh no, it's the sword guy. Is there another? Oh, there's a sniper. Okay. That's who's doing that. Bubba got a toy drill from Uncle Sin and Annie Kit earlier. The middle child did so well with what was going on. I plan on getting her a good little treat. That's good. That's good.
Coming. I got you back.
At least you can kind of use the cover system. At least there is a little bit, like you can kind of get yourself in cover. Bye-bye, sniper. All of these gun parts are going to come in so handy.
I got you covered. Throwing grenade.
Covered from what? How did you even see me? You didn't. But you just chucked a grenade. I do apologize for the red badge next to my name on here. What's wrong with the red? What's the red badge? What badge is that for? Ah, crap. Oh, you know what?
Need to reload. Shields up.
Ah, come on. No. That was bullshit. Checkpoint. B4 symbol. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't recognize it right now. Don't tell me I gotta. Okay, I at least have all my guns. Oh, Borderlands 4? No, there's nothing wrong with that. Wait, no need to apologize. Why apologize? I hope I don't have to fight my way through all these bastards. No, it doesn't look like I do. They haven't respawned yet. I thought I would have had that guy dead to rights. Ugh. This place is huge. That's not that way. Yeah, their heavy armor, I think their heavy armor is better than the heavy armor we get. I'm literally wearing heavy armor and it's kind of, it doesn't feel like it protects me from anything. At least nothing's respawned. If I had to go through this whole thing and deal with respawns again, oh, I spoke too soon. Well, not everything's respawned. Want help with the path? Yeah, I mean, if you want to come over, sure. Why not? Join me.
Got you. Eyes on enemy.
Ah, come on. Stupid key presses. Don't do it. It's a trap. I'm on your way, leaving the base now. Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll just wait here for you. It's not a trap. Marcus has been here before. It'll get me through quicker. I really think that they should, if you're gonna make something that basically does require or you kind of like intend it to be something more party centered, you should kind of like say that it's for a party. He tried to heal. That bastard tried to heal. I'm gonna get down at least close to where I was, Marcus, and I'll meet you there. That way the way is at least, or should be mostly clear, I would think.
Reveal yourself.
Who's that? Who goes there?
Okay, nobody. Oh, and that what is with that shield? Okay, I broke his shield real quick.
Shield on.
That Jesus. I should have probably come here when I had steel weapons. Once you get that shield down, they're not that bad, but good lord, that shield is ridiculous. Like, that's a better shield than I get. Also, they better have a shield in this game that I can get my hands on that allows me to be shielded while firing. Because the one thing about it is that if you start shooting, especially in like the even against the sword guys, if they pull out a Mala pistol and start shooting at you with it, their shields go down. And Marcus is here. I hear gunfire. He's still up. Yeah, he's still up above me. You were running at me. You had a shield up and you had the sword out, and I'm like, okay, I gotta shoot this guy. And you really weren't wrong. We were going to spend... There's a bunch of time to spend in this this maze. Where are you?
That is 100% correct.
All right, let's go.
Give me 1 second to change my sound over so I can actually hear the game.
Ugh.
Alright, I am overwatching. We go this way.
Well, I mean, I know which way to go. It's a case of having to deal with, like... I'm sorry, those the Gatling gun ones with the freaking shields are a little bit ridiculous.
A little bit, yeah.
As it is, I'm gonna have to repair my weapon because I've taken a good chunk out of the whatchamacallit of this. Yeah, take it. I mean, I know where to get to. It's just that was dirty pool too. Oh yeah, you can walk through there and suddenly you're locked in with everybody.
Yeah, night poison.
Is the poison really good? Because I know
When you get to the shield, yes.
I've unlocked the sniper with the poison. I've wondered how good it was. Oh, you suddenly appear behind me. Or beside me. I thought it was like literally fucking. I think we both stabbed him. Okay. Gatling gun guy. Okay. So when his shields went, or when he started firing, his shield did go down. But for some reason, there's some that I've fought that their shield did not go down when they were firing. That's odd.
I was gonna say, don't even shoot at him. Just
Oh, just sit and wait. I mean, he did.
Just sit and wait about 3 seconds.
I was about to say that's a long time to wait for him to possibly die.
Oh, there is no possibly. If I hit them with the sniper round and they're not one of the Gatling guys, it's usually I shoot them, I wait 3 or 4 seconds for 3 to 4 ticks, and
They're
boom.
dead.
Yeah.
Love how they think that I'm the more dangerous one. I mean, they just got double tapped, so. Yeah, this is so much faster than trying to do it myself. Now, do you have to craft special ammo for that one, or is it just, like, applies poison to your normal darts?
It applies poison to the heavy darts. You have to craft the heavy dart.
That double slash is so good. And some of the AI just really makes me chuckle here and there. Because, it like, literally, like, that guy just walked over and just kept walking into a wall.
He, like, creeps over, ducks down, creeps over, ducks down.
It's like the one camp outside of here that's got, the 2 dudes, the 2 people in it, and they always end up walking into this one wall and just standing there with their backs to you the whole time. Just wait till you get the shotgun and melee combo. Okay, that's gonna be disgusting. Shotgun melee combo is gonna be. I might need to try that myself. But yeah, that sounds. Oh, I didn't hear this recording.
I cannot believe this. It's an outrage.
Vorpal, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Shotgun and melee at the same time. That doesn't sound fun. That sounds miserable.
But today I am informed that our facility is to be expanded to provide a maintenance station for equipment and vehicles from dozens of testing stations. How are we supposed to work with that going on? The noise, the fumes, the ignorant bondsman workers poking about. Maddening.
That guy kind of sounded like a more aged and posh C-3PO. Oh, there's water. I need water.
I'm saying, if you need water, take it.
You don't have their shield up. The shotgun is an instant stagger stuff. Now, see, that's a reason for me to get a shotgun again. Like, I really wasn't that big on the shotgun, but thinking about that now, hit him with a shotgun, then stab him with my sword. That actually sounds like a pretty damn good combo. Oh, you're already in here killing them, aren't you?
Went the back way first. I haven't made it up there. I was grabbing some loots because I needed.
Okay, I'm in here and ready to go.
Okay. There's a Gatling gun guy.
Yeah, I know. That's the one that killed me.
I've got his attention. I ain't playing with you. Come on.
Good evening, all. Personally, I'm about the drill shot to deal with shielded enemies. What? Okay, what is the drill shot? Even more fun if you get the unique shredder shotgun and applies bleed. Okay, bleed is kind of my jam in a lot of games, so I'm here for that. I'm here for bleed damage. So I will be, for everybody that's new here, I'll be very upfront. I'm slow walking this game. I'm savoring every bit of it. I have no urge to like
I'm not trying to get
I'm not trying to get to the end right away, even if it does, even though it may mean the best build pieces, because you know, I just like, yeah, I'm having too much fun enjoying the game.
I have to heal. Give me a moment.
Go for it. If you need healing kits, or if you need bandages, I've got a ton. So I'm gonna be a while getting through. You only started Saturday yourself and same. Yeah, like this is just too good. Like I don't understand people. Well, I know I do because I could easily no life this. But I really don't like, if you're good, I really want to slowly make it my way through. Like I was good because normally I make he's firing at you. The drill shop becomes available in an aluminum tier. Okay. Yeah, I'm like literally I've just started unlocking some steel tier stuff. I've also been avoiding, I've got like the one thing I will say, I've avoided playing off stream much except for farming. Like I've done a little bit of stuff here and there for off stream stuff, but mostly it's been farming. So that way,
Welcome, Vikinger.
that way, like I don't have to spend stream farming. Can I resurrect you? I can drink from you. Oh wait, no, is that, yeah, I can drink your water. That's hilarious. I'll wait for you to get up and get back in here.
It won't take me long to get.
Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. So I'm pretty much a veteran of survival crafting games. I've played a ton of Valheim, played a ton of Conan Exiles. And my one thing that I always do in all of these is I always end up building a freaking mansion as the first starting base, even though I shouldn't be, and I should just be good and build a box and live in it and move forward. I managed to do that this time, and I'm very glad I did, considering one of the journey steps is literally abandon your other base, which, you know, yes, I could pick everything up and move it, but I really didn't want to. And I literally destroyed my box in South Haga Basin. But this has been, I have been thoroughly enjoying this. When I'm not playing Dune, I want to be playing Dune, which is, there's very few games that end up capturing me like that. I won't say all the time, but like there's very few that capture me in that way. Yeah, I got warned by like 4 people I watched to not commit anything extra to the first base. Yes. I did. Well, see, funny story. One of the journey steps in Conan, and they did change this, but one of the journey steps in Conan used to be make a yellow lotus potion and drink it. That reset everything. That reset all of your stats, all of your feats, all of your crafting, the whole 9 yards. The first time I did that, I was like, at least I remembered everything that I had, so it wasn't that hard to get set up again. Funny, yes. The second time around. The first time around, not so much.
The first time around, you're not prepared for it, and you're like, "What? Wait, no!"
Troll Dev. I mean, it is Funcom. They do that now. They do that now and then. But I will say now, with the changes that they made to the yellow lotus potions over time, it wasn't like now they're a little bit different, so it's not as big of a deal. But it used to be a bit. It used to be more punishing. You need to find what?
These last few folks to kill.
Dune Awaken is pretty good and chill game, which I kind of like about. Well, I mean, it's chill to. It is chill, except for when you're trying to get to something and there's a sandworm around. then it is not chill. It becomes kind of hectic and stressful. Earlier today on my lunch, I jumped on here to do some farming. The sandstorm you can avoid. You at least get more warning for. But okay,
I got him.
Perfect example. Yeah, I'm looting. Earlier today, got on at lunch to do some farming to get a water supply built up. And what happens? A spice blow right outside of our bases. It's like right there. And what happens? Every time we tried to get close to it, damn worm popped up. This game actually encourages you to abandon your first little box with the quest moving on. Is the bike across a really? Oh yeah.
May have been content to use this junk,
And
but
well,
we'd do a lot better if we could upgrade
there
our
is stuff that
cutters and power
Funcom has done in this one
These museum pieces are constantly malfunctioning.
that
and
will
their cooldown
kind
times
of that
are
I can
obscene.
understand from a
The
casual
minute I don't
gamer's
do it,
perspective.
and that's not
That
good
kind
for
of
this
sucks for
bunch.
them. Like number one, you have to maintain power to your base. Okay, you have to do that. That's just the thing. Why? Because if the power goes out and a sandstorm comes through, it will destroy everything. I think, personally, that's great. I think that that's absolutely amazing that they did that. Why? Because anybody who has ever played Conan, trying to figure out what I'm going to drop.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Rock, thank you so much for the follow. I'll just drop that. I did want to just I'll drop that because I can't eat it yet. Why do I think that's a good thing? Because if you ever played Conan on any pub server, you couldn't find a place to build to save your life. Exactly, Vorpal. You could not find a place to... So now if you don't pay your taxes, if you go away and you leave a little box and you don't pay your taxes, first of all, they're going to send the military in to destroy your shit. Second, if you do not maintain your shields, the moment the Coriolis storm comes in, it's going to rot. It's going to just wreck your stuff. I learned that the hard way. I accidentally left a sand bike outside of I left a sand bike outside of my base. Didn't even think about it. And what happens? Freaking sandstorm destroyed it. I haven't made it to wherever I am supposed to go to pay those. Okay, you can... Okay, so it's real easy. It's real easy, Vorpal. If you are in the area where you have to now pay taxes, all you've got to do is go to the Anvil, go to the trade post, travel to Arakeen, you will find the tax person, and you'll be able to pay your taxes. Like, it's literally paying to fly to Arakeen or Harko station, and you'll be able to pay the taxes. There's also a bank there that you can start banking your Solari, so that way you can... I honestly think that if it's in the bank, it'll automatically withdraw to the bank for taxes. I don't know if you physically have to get on the game to do it. I did it last week, and my taxes were like a few thousand. I mean, it's not a stupid amount, but it's enough that you have to do a little bit of work, do some contracts to get them.
Yeah, it's like 4,000.
And I think that's like perfectly legit. But they learned one thing from the Conan experience, and that is you've got to do something to make it so that way players either stay engaged or their stuff disappears, so it's easier for other players to play.
Stealing aging ground cars and tractors from the peons of Graben, sink and pan is one thing, but this takes nerve bordering on the legendary. I am duly impressed.
Oh yeah, I owe her some treats.
That I will overlook the equal degree of stupidity
3 shots to the
shown with this act.
Gatling guys with their shields down. Poison kills them.
That's not too bad. It's just like being able to it's getting that shot in when their shields are down.
These are our targets, not the great houses. We deal in
And that's not with much of a tick for poison either, by the way.
This woman, I've got to kill. I'm actually growing to kind of respect this person, even though I've been sent to kill them.
Over here.
I am overburdened.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. If I find something better, I'll ditch the stuff that I'm carrying. I mean, I'm not. Oof. Well, I can take the Solari. What's that one? Buggy Booster Mark III. I've already got one of those. Like, I've already got one of those, so we'll just take that. Yeah, I can't carry anymore.
Do you need the Servox and the particle capacitors, or no?
No, I've got a bunch of those. And besides, this is doing this just so that way because I need to do it because I haven't been here yet. But if I need to go get those things, I'll just go raid the one down in South Haga that's faster.
The short one?
Yeah, the short one with the one tap mobs basically.
Well, I've got 48 and 20, and they all came from in here.
Oh, I'm carrying a bunch on me. I'm carrying for the capacitors. I've got 42 and I've got 66 advanced Servox.
Hey, little tip before we go too much further.
Yeah.
Do you have any salvaged metal on you? Make a respawn beacon. Throw it down right here.
I do not have any.
Do you want some?
Sure. Because I dropped what I was carrying because I didn't even think about it. But yeah, good idea. This is dungeon stuff.
Let's. I forget how many it takes, but there's some salvage metal along the way that you can.
You dropped that and it didn't let me pick it up.
No, I'm collecting salvage for you. Real quick.
Okay.
Because I had none. Okay, that should be more than enough.
Let's see. Okay, I need to drop some stuff here. Hold on, let me see. Let me find heavy stuff that I can drop. That's 12. Deposit that. Oh shit. I don't need that really. Okay, that might be. I might be able to take it now.
You don't need the whole stack. You just need enough to make the respawn beacon.
Yeah, I just need enough to make the respawn beacon. What is that under? Oh, I found it. I found it.
I was gonna say you can use the general one, or
I gotta remember to bring one of those with me. Like I gotta remember to have one, especially doing this because I had to go all the way back to the beginning, and that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Purple, thank you so much for the sub. Also, guy. Also, just to be upfront about everything. Thank you so much for that sub. We hit the sub. Oh, holy crap! Thank you so much. We are playing on a private server. I have been playing and working with G Portal for years now because that's where all my Conan servers are. We got a G Portal server set up for Dune. It is open to community members. There are a few rules to it, but yeah, we've got a guild going. We do plan to do endgame content. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more. That's what's her face. That's the one we got to kill. I can tell already. Because she's like a special looking Harko. We do have, a bunch of us playing right now, and like I said, we're planning on doing endgame. We're planning on doing all the fun stuff.
This is why I said set the respawn beacon.
Oh, you literally... Oh, I killed everybody, so now I get access to everything. That's what is that? Like, yeah, there was... Oh, shoot, what was the thing? Games where you got to clear checkpoints to move on to the next field.
Yep. That's kind of what this
That's
whole...
literally what that is. It's literally the idea, okay, clear out all the enemies and then possibly progress forward. I did... Okay. Hostile takeover has been complete, they said.
Yep.
Even though... Oh, let me read this.
Ina Hiller, late Immenberg Hiller of the Harkonnen House forces, the Turiel sends greetings. You may be surprised that we know your identity, but the hands of Turiel, whom I represent, know many things. For instance, we know that you and your band of deserters recently ousted a gang of vehicle thieves from one of the ancient testing stations in the Vermilius Gap. Congratulations. I'm certain that the station will make a fine hiding place for former soldiers such as yourselves. But there is a small problem. You see, those thieves were in our employ. They acquired vehicles and broke them down before passing the components on to our brokers. Ordinarily, such a loss would earn you the enmity of my organization. Something I can assure you, you do not want. But, to be perfectly candid, our former agents were less efficient in their tasks than we had hoped.
Okay, Timo Picard.
I would like to propose a deal which I am certain both sides will find beneficial.
He does. He sounds like Patrick Stewart. Actually, slightly off. Just enough off. No, he's not quite Timo level. He's more like the Wish version.
I'm certain.
What's the difference?
Timo would be the Timo version would be even cheaper.
I'm also certain that your
like just when you think Wish's prices are lower, Timo is even lower, or was until tariffs.
Price or quality?
Both. I mean, honestly, both. You get to the end. Now, see, I'm gonna say right now, Funcom really does do a good job with dungeon design. Oh, can I? Oh, I've got to get rid of. I've got to clear out. Oh, I actually have just enough space. Pseudo pulse sword, nice.
Yes, you're gonna want that.
I will take more money too.
The reason I say you're gonna want that is because, well, that's the sword I made.
That's the sword you made, and it cuts through things real. It slices, it dices.
It's better than the steel tier.
It's better than the steel tier. Like, seriously, I gotta cut your nails this weekend. I gotta trim her toenails. She just got one really stuck in my shirt. Okay, that's better than the steel sword. All right, cool. The downside is to come and get another copy of that blueprint. I gotta go through this crap all over again. Of course, the next time I come back here, if I'm gonna farm more of that blueprint, because like
you gotta
hope
it's
have
here.
To. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta hope it's here and hope that that's the only blueprint. But the thing that I think, and it may be different, it may have changed, but oh geez, what is it? If this is like, I think the other testing station only had one blueprint. And
this one had two.
This one has two blueprints? Has two different ones? Okay.
Well, had two for me.
Well, I had no. I actually got 3 blueprints out of it. I got
what
3.
Was the third one
I got the Knight Rider Sandbike Boost Mark III, the Pseudo Pulse Sword, and the Spice Infused Iron Dust.
Spice Infused Iron Dust is not a blueprint. That's the thing for the uniques.
Well, whatever it is, it's colored like it's a blueprint. I thought you were another one trying to kill me for a second. And now I'm like my rhythm is all off. Okay. I'll let you keep yeah, you just
It slices, it dices, it makes chili and fries.
Welcome to everyday life with him while in a party in this game. I mean, yeah. I can see that.
Okay, you've got two options when I'm in a party. Either I'm on the front line doing the choppy choppy, or I'm way back shooting poison. And
Okay, you can go
might get hit.
you can go up and be a meat shield. You're more than welcome to go be a meat shield.
Shields up.
Fuck off.
There was another guy in here, but I don't think he's around. There is a thing to loot over here,
Whoop.
I think. Sir.
Die from poison.
Oh, well, at least we finished that. I do need to come back here because I do need to go do the way out east. We still got to do that one too. But right now, I'm way overburdened, so I'm going to just pull out my sand bike.
Zip back across the sands and
Get back across the sand, deposit everything, learn the blueprints, and then come back. Because I do need to up the amount of intel. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, that spice infused. See, they made the spice infused of iron dust the same color as a freaking schematic.
it's only the same color as the unique schematics.
Yeah, but
purple is
that's
unique.
what I'm. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying is they made it the same color as the schematics. So I'm thinking, oh, this is something that we can learn to craft. That's why I was like, oh, I got three blueprints or whatever. Frickin' Sardaukar, go away. Oof.
They are going away.
Oh yeah, it is more. It's about to be morning, and there is a sandstorm. I don't know if it's coming, but I see it on the thing.
Yeah, I see it as well. It is coming.
Oh boy, did you get a warning for it?
No, I'm watching.
Oh, you
it.
just moused up to it.
I look.
The one thing that I really like, and this is another one of those little things that they did in this that makes it alive and a little bit more unpredictable, is the idea.
Just shoot straight across from there. You can go right to my base.
Yeah, I was just making sure that I wasn't going to hit that patch of drum sand. The sandstorm is relatively unpredictable. Oh my god, sandstorm incoming. I think it's going to hit me. Nope. It decided to turn at the last minute. Sandstorm incoming. Ah, it's not going to hit me. It's probably going to turn. Nope. It's right there.
Fuck. Right as the sandstorm hits. Come on. Walk in there.
Oh, come on. It just bounced me out of my own garage. Ugh. Like, I literally hit the edge and got flipped. Wait a minute.
The sandstorm just barely touched us. By the time I made it inside, the sandstorm was over.
That's a tease. I'm not going to complain. But we just rushed all the way back trying to get into our bases before it hits. And it suddenly just, that's what wasn't I just saying? That's what it does. I literally was just saying that's what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I found out it takes about 3 2 2/3 of the large blood bags to fill the medium, the improved blood thingy.
Uh-huh. It takes 2 and 18 to 24 is 6. So yeah, 2 2/3.
Wait, I don't put that in there. Don't not that one. That'll go in there. Not that. Not that.
My backpack is full. Let's go ahead. Story.
I have. Well, okay, no, it's the medium blood sac. It's the medium ones. I just compared to the first one, they're large. Okay, compared to the first one you get, they're large.
Yeah.
We're gonna recycle that one. I'm recycling all the broken shit that I found because I'll just take the parts.
Considering the schematic I just got, I really want to make that. I don't know how great it's going to be, but I still want to make it.
And yeah, I do have a really large blood bag. He was just in my party.
Still in your party.
Yeah, okay, so the blood bag is still in my party. All I can think of, the medium blood bags are a lot bigger. I was listening while taking care of some crafting. Yeah, I have the medium blood bag, and after having the original ones that you get, it's just like the amount that you can carry is ridiculous. I still think it was funny that I could drink from your, well, I basically could drink from your still suit when you died down there.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking epic.
You want to make that sword, by the way.
I'm going to make that sword. That sword will get made. I've got to actually, learn the recipe for it at the moment. Research schematic. Get that. Okay, there's
The
that.
pillbox is no longer a pillbox. It now looks like a small hospital.
Yeah, I noticed that. You added like another story.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's where we're gonna deposit that. I have 1,000 flower sand now, so I have enough flower sand myself to last for a little while. That's raw. That's pretty much. Wait, why did I stick the bandages in? That where I stuck the. That's right. Okay, hold on. Let's grab the iron ingots in that, because those are going down here. And let's see. What is it? I can actually craft it right now.
Yeah. And if you have the ability to craft the artisan weapons, once you get that crafted, look at the damage comparison.
The steel weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Getting the flower sand is a deep hurt. It's all the water that needed that gets annoying. So, but here's the thing. Like, if you have the better extractor, the blood extractor Mark II, there's probably going to be a Mark III, and you have the improved blood bags, the medium blood sacks, as long as you take those with you wherever you go and are constantly draining people. Like right now I'm processing, and I can deposit more. I'm processing all of this blood. My cisterns are filling up. Yeah, my cistern capacity is increasing. I actually may have to build more.
Hey, boss.
And I'm sitting at the point where I've got like 20,000 milliliters of water, which makes it easy to make the other stuff that I need. But the hard part, the thing that you've got to manage is drinking the water, because you need to drink.
Come over to what used to be the pillbox and look at water setup.
I will in a second. Right now, standard sword recycling.
Yeah, there's not a Mark III blood extractor.
Mark IV blood extractor model is awesome. Like, it's got to be practically a backpack with a couple of tanks and a very long needle. Let me do one thing real quick and then I'll come over. Okay, come on. Door open. They still got to work on that. Like it's still like funky to flip the way you can flip your bike.
Jesus, the Mark IV and the Mark VI scare me.
Okay, where's your blood setup? Okay, you've got your blood extract. You've got 2 blood extractors, and you've already built the medium water cistern. See, honestly, once I built the 1 blood extractor, I'm sitting there going, man, I don't think that I really need another one going because I can't. Like, I don't bring back enough blood to fill them that rapidly. You've got 2 people. That's a little bit different of a story.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's 2 people that live here, and one of them's a little vampire.
I still think one of the funniest YouTube thumbnails that I saw for this game, that I saw for somebody like that did a video about Dune is like, I have found the greatest new vampire game. Like not quite wrong, really. Okay, so we did that. I want to figure out. Let me take a look at something here. Yeah, I has a scan ability to sand bike, all that fun stuff. I can actually make the new sand bike. I have the stuff for it. What I wanted to see was that's the original. Tuna, get your claws out of my arm.
In order to make the Mark III sand bike, you have to have the V8.
Ah! I finally had to pull out the bug zapper today because yeah, well, see, I got real tired of my feet being chewed up by mosquitoes. So I pulled out the indoor bug zapper that I've got because this, especially with this desk, they're flying all over under it. I got that thing set up in prime positioning. That way, every time one of those little bastards shows up, they're gonna die. Just wait until you unlock death stills. They're gruesome deaths. Is that like a thing that you can just stick whole corpses in?
Yep, that's what it is. You make corpse starch.
That is awesome. Not even that is just awesome. Director Mark Sips looks like the H.E. Geiger alien moray tongue. I mean, okay. Back to what I was thinking about. I had a plan. That's the standard Garda. That's not the one that I want to make. I want to see what it's going to cost me to make the. Wait, do I need a different fabricator to make steel stuff?
Yep, you have to have the weapons fabricator in order to make the steel weapon.
Oh.
Second floor.
Hold on. Let me see if I can research it. Vehicles fabricator, survival fabricator, garment. Well, now they're getting all fancy at the things that I need. There we go. Might have to probably might have to expand this thing out a little bit. Let's see, what do I need to build that though? Because at the end of the day, I really feel like I need better guns. Need complex machinery and steel ingots. Okay. What? I need to make steel ingots again. I need carbon. Where do I get carbon ore?
Carbon ore, rift, and ifrit.
You cut out. Okay, so basically, I've got to go to the north. Oh, the rift and the Haga rift and the Ifrit.
Yep, all the ifrit.
Okay.
Haga rift.
Okay.
In fact, if
Another one.
you shoot straight across from my base over to the bottom of rift,
Yeah.
you can hit 4 or 5 nodes pretty close together.
Oh, sweet.
Usually. Not always.
I'm gonna go try that right now. Because now we need that. Now we need to learn the riddle of steel. If I shoot straight across from Marcus's base, straight across the drum sand.
No, just above the drum sand.
So it's kind of fun going across the drum stand at high speed, though.
Yeah, it is, because it's like a trampoline.
Yeah. What's
Right here on the edge.
Hold on. Let me swap out my things. Right on the edge. Ah, I think I see one now. Cause that looks like, yeah, that's carbon.
Yep.
That's better. You know, I'm gonna turn off my shield because that kind of draws. I mean, I know I'm safe because I'm on rock and shallow sand and whatnot, but yeah, I don't need to. Hey, Steel Tier, you can build a Mark III buggy now. Yeah, well, this is where we're gonna be spending. I'm gonna be spending so much time now, gathering, and getting the stuff that I need to do all of this, to make, because we're at that basically at that next journey. Like, it's not even journey step, but just at the next thing of, okay, I need to stop, slow down a minute, start getting the things that I need. Like, I would really love to have the weapons that make it so that way that annoyance that we just went through is better, somewhat less irritating. The sword's going to help with that. Of course, there's also exploring, like literally exploring the rest of the Eastern Generation. I still have this whole area to explore, and there's still a lot of iron recipes, a lot of the iron uniques to get.
You have all of Western Gap to explore as well.
Yeah, and I still have to go to do the Western Gap. So it's like there's a lot. There's just so much to explore and do. And again, like, it's like I don't. Everybody that's gotten so far, I really feel like the ones that rushed to the end missed out on a lot. They just did what they had to do to get to the deep desert, and thought, well, this is it now, and they missed out on a whole lot of the game. There are people, I know there are people that have actually played the game. You know, they did the 80 to 100 hours. I don't know how they managed that in 2 weeks. Like, I had understand no lifing, and I know life games, but man, I don't even have 200 hours or 80 to 100 hours a week for necessarily for gaming. I go out and do things. The story is really good. Like, I like how they did the story. I'm gonna have to, like, when I see the guys at TwitchCon this year, I'm gonna have to take them out and buy them a drink for this game. I will take out Andy and crew. Andy is such a nice dude. You're on vacation right now and at 112 hours. Well, okay. you're on vacation. You have like you have good reason. See, I have tried to resist completely no lifing even off stream because I play other stuff. Like I've got other games going. Right now I'm playing Warhammer offline as my kind of brain dead I don't want to think game. Is one that I keep going back to, and it's what is it, Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. Yeah, oh yeah, 112 hours is rookie numbers compared to some people now. It really is. Excuse me.
I haven't even made my new motor yet. Kind of scared to make my new motor now.
Ken, thank you so much for the follow. I think that's one of the things that I really love about Dune is like I'm a big Warhammer 40,000 fan, and I know that a lot of it was partially inspired by Dune. So there's stuff in this setting that is just I feel at home here and in Warhammer. The action RPG, yeah. I don't know, I'm probably well over 1,000 hours in that one, just running through different builds. How you doing, Ken? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for the follow.
Good day, mate. Pokey pokey, mate.
That's copper. I don't need that. Well, right now. I hear you. That's it. Make the dust cloud go through Marcus's base. I still need to sit down and finally finish out Rogue Trader as well, because I love Rogue Trader. It's just having the hours to spend reading and actually doing the battles. Do well, hope all is well with me. I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good. I've been a 40K fan since first edition of junior high. Oh geez, well, okay, wait a minute. Nah, you're probably only slightly older than me, because that came out in what, the late 80s?
Maybe.
I will be fair. To be fair, I am a fan of. So, I came late to the game. I grew up as a D&D brat. I have never played tabletop, and I never got minis, and I have a feeling if I started buying minis, I wouldn't stop, and I have enough expensive hobbies already.
Yeah, saltwater fishing.
Like the saltwater fishing, barbecue, video games,
weightlifting,
and powerlifting. Like I have enough expensive hobbies already. The thing that got me into it though was the video games. Video games got me into Warhammer 40,000, and now I finally started reading all the books. So I have been reading, I'm reading the Horus Heresy, and I'm like 36 books in. I'm past the halfway point. Let's put it that way. Max. I love how gloriously, yeah, when your mods know your expensive oh, they know my expensive hobbies. Like they see the fish pics and everything well, you guys see them. You see all the pictures of all the goodies in the Discord. Does it start at 40K when I was like 12 in 1990? Oh, we're probably about the same age. I think we're about the same age. I'm 46.
And the mod currently playing with you is 38.
I thought you were in your 20s.
Nope.
See, I had heard of Warhammer 40K when I was that age, but like there was no place to get the stuff.
Nope.
You're 47?
No.
Okay, so we're real close in age. Yeah, I just turned 46 in January. Just got done experiencing that rite of passage that they have us do at that age. And only those of us of that age will know what that rite of passage is. I'm the oldest when I was in my early 20s. You're 38. I thought you guys were in your 20s. I did. I mean, I knew that like late 20s maybe, but I thought you were still in your 20s.
No.
Y'all look younger than you are. Congratulations.
Good genetics.
Yeah.
Some good genetics, at least.
Some good genetics. Yeah, right. You know what I meant. Rite of passage. Oh, it's a 40-minute drive to the nearest game store. You had to beg your mom, dude. Like, I owned, like I said, I owned nothing but D&D stuff. I was playing AD&D Second Edition. I was playing that. Me and buddies were playing that all the time, and that was an expensive hobby at the time too, because that was back when TSR was in control, and they were even worse than Hasbro in their let's sell all these manuals. Oh, you want to have a necromancer? Well, we're gonna make a whole book on it. We're gonna write a whole book on it, and it's gonna be $20 as a supplemental module. I was hoping to find, like, I don't want to go into the Rift yet. Well, maybe I will go into the Rift. Maybe it makes more sense. I did want to go do those other things, but now that I can possibly make a better gun. You remember, oh, dude, all of the complete handbooks. Like, how many monster manuals were there? Big RPG guy. I was a huge, see, I'm a big RPG fan as well. Like, and a big D&D fan. I used to do, oh god, I remember Pog. I remember Pogs. I used to actually help run, like, remember the original Neverwinter Nights? Not Neverwinter, that god-awful money grab of an MMO, but the original Neverwinter Nights game from BioWare. I did the scripting because I'm a software engineer and architect. I did the scripting, other people helped design. We actually ran an entire perpetual world that was up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We had one set of peeps that went and bought a server level computer and upgraded their internet to be able to run it for us. And then I did the scripting of events. They're remastering it. I know that they released an enhanced edition. If they release a full remaster that improves that has a graphics overhaul, I will be playing it. I love that they're still making modules for it. Like, there's literally the enhanced edition. There's a ton of modules you can get. I know that they're remastering Neverwinter Nights 2. I know that they're remastering that. And that one was good too. But I would love a full remaster with the toolkit for Neverwinter Nights. Oh my god. I have a CS degree. I had a lot of fun with Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights and the original Baldur's Gate series were some of my favorites. But I'm like old enough that I remember playing, like, my first D&D computer game and RPG was Eye of the Beholder. Back when you had it, like, and that came on, like, I think 3.5 floppy disks. And you had to constantly swap out the discs as you were playing the game. And now it's funny because
Welcome, Vikinger.
Captain Metzi, thank you so much for the follow. Now on Steam, you can actually buy all those old games, and it comes with an emulator to be able to play them. And oh my god, the 8-bit MIDI music is just like it's terabad, but you're also going like, oh my god, that was the jams in the day. That was game music.
Oh, fuck a tap screw kangaroo. Hate to start a car.
Pool of Radiance was your first D&D PC game? I never played Pools of Radiance. That's one that I did not play. Oh yeah, I hit that drum sand. I never played Pool of Radiance. I know the game, I just never played it. Oh, there's another one, and I think they did a remaster or something of that too. It was Dragon Wars. At least I saw it available on Steam. I was surprised to see a remaster of that one, because that shit's old. Max.
You know what one of the first RPGs I ended up playing on console was?
What?
Ark the Lad.
I mean, just browsing some good people playing the game. How's it going tonight? Dude, first of all, thank you. Thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate it. That makes my night. It's going good tonight. Went down and did Imperial Testing Station number 10. That thing's a nightmare when you're not geared well for it. But I'm having a great... It's been a good night. It's been a lot of fun. Overall, great game. What's up, Clean? How you doing, man? I'm loving this game. I'm absolutely in love with Dune. It's been an absolute blast to play. And I'm probably going to be living here for months. We'll deposit there. I don't think... I might still have some to deposit in here. I need to also... Hold on a second. Settings. Audio. Do I have the music? Where's the music? See, I have the music volume in-game turned all the way up, but it's not that loud. Been stuck on Path of Exile 2? Dude, I'm in the same area, just enjoy building stuff. That's me. You haven't no-lifed a game like this in years? I will say the last ones that... Well, I no-lifed Conan for a while. We no-lifed Valheim for a long time. Like, I would say we spent over a year in Valheim, 7 months of which was building the Skyrim city Riften. We built the whole thing. And broke Valheim.
Yes.
Like, broke the game. It was 42,000 some instances and single-digit frames by the time we were done. Dude, I've tried... I have Path of Exile 2, and it was hard for me to get into it. It looks fun. It was just hard for me to get into it.
God. I'm not sure I want to run this place.
What?
Imperial number 197. In Western Gap.
The research facility?
Yeah.
Why?
It's a giant mining hole in the ground that you have to go down.
Ooh. That actually sounds kind of cool. Oh, that's right. I gotta make the weapon fabricator. You find it more enjoyable with a good group? Dude, I have that one looks like something that is more fun with a group. I think I was pregnant with the Bubs near the start of Riften, I think, and then I had him not too long. Yeah, it was sometime. It was around the time when we started building Riften that you guys came along. You know what? I'm gonna raise my hand on the fact that I did not burn out on WoW when it came out. I never got into WoW. I watched it and I just wasn't that into it. I tried it out for a little bit. The MMO that I no-lifed the crap out of for 3 years, for 3 to 4 years, and I would still load it up today and play it. I mean, it's still playable, it's still open, but it's like there's hardly anybody playing it, was Age of Conan. Age of Conan was my absolute favorite MMO. In fact, here's a funny story. So I am a Funcom partner. I'm a Funcom creator. I did not become a Funcom creator by posting on their website or applying through Lurkit or any of the ways that you can apply for it. They were really just starting their creator program, or it was in its infancy. And I was at TwitchCon, and I was hanging out with the crew from G Portal, who hosts our servers. And the guys from Funcom showed up. Damn, well, you might be healthier than us avoiding WoW. No, I mean, Age of Conan was just as addictive, honestly. Once Funcom fixed everything, it was. So Funcom's crew, their community team was at TwitchCon, and I'm sure they'll be there again this year. They came up, and I started talking with them, and they introduced themselves, and I came right out and said it. I said, I've got a bone to pick with you. And they said, what's that? And I go, you know, a ton of us, I sank so much time and so much money and so much effort into Age of Conan. And I absolutely love that game. And it really felt like you guys introduced the cash shop just to get a bunch of money out of us while you went and made Conan Exiles and then tried to push us all into Conan Exiles. And I did not touch, I told them straight up, I was like, I refused to touch Conan Exiles for the longest time because I was so mad over how everybody that played Conan, Age of Conan, felt from that. And they're like, yeah, that did kind of not work out like how we hoped, yada yada yada. But like I literally was like, you had the best MMO, you had the best Anakin. You could have been, you had the best Anakin. But at the end of the day, you know what? It is what it is. I started playing Conan Exiles, and I really enjoyed it. It's a good game. I haven't played in a long time, but I still run a server for it for the community. You haven't been on Conan in about a year, dude. Like they keep doing stuff, and they still keep working on it. But it's just, for me, it's been I haven't been as like I will say, literally, I was not going to play any more survival crafting games. I was completely burned out on them. Ooh. How much? Like, I think I have enough power, don't I? No power. Oh, I got to build another. I think I got to build another power station. There was a major shit. Well, the thing. So the thing is that Age of Conan had a really solid story. It had a ton of content to make it through. You could literally they had a really great opening with a great cohesive story that tied together to do the opening area for everybody. The raids, once they got everything fixed, the raids were absolutely epic. They introduced like the eastern lands of Catan. You know, they had all of the pieces that made Robert Howard's works work were in that game. There were homages to all of the stories. It was just really well done. And I understand moving on from it. And I understand, like, back then, there was no redemption arc like there is now. Like, you can have a redemption arc for this or a redemption arc for that. There, like, No Man's Sky had a redemption. So because it had such a rocky launch, it never recovered. It unfortunately never recovered. However, you know what? I got my money. I got more than my money's worth out of that game. Let's see. I need to get. Okay, I gotta get more. I gotta get salvage metal out. But it's a really good game. I would go back it is still up and running. I probably would still play it if it wasn't for the fact that, like, nobody's really playing it anymore. And I don't have the time and energy to sink into that. The level of commitment to get to 80 and then hope to get into raids is yeah, it's hard. But I still say, I still insist that Age of Conan had the best it had the best overall combat system of any MMO. It had a really unique, really well done combat system. Okay, I gotta go get more power cells. I put in that advanced weapons or the weapons fabricator, and that blew all my power.
Yeah, how many generators do you have?
I just threw in another one. I'm gonna put in more as I go. The funny thing is that a lot of the stuff, like there are literal armor sets in Conan Exiles that I'm like, well, I never got to complete the raid set for this armor in Age of Conan, but here it is available for crafting in Conan Exiles. Let's see. I actually probably should have, let's do this. Not that. I need this thingy. Let's replace that thing. But again, it's like, it is what it is. I gave them a piece of my mind. I felt better afterwards. We talked about the good old days, and I did tell them, I was like, man, you know what? If you could just take the time to redo and reskin and remaster that graphically, I think you could relaunch it. And he said that the biggest problem is, and I understand this as a software guy, the biggest problem is that the engine for that game was custom in-house, and they only had one guy. There is one guy at the company that still knows how that engine works, and they're like, we could use him on other projects. And I'm like, I understand that. I do it. But they're a really great crew of people. I'm hoping to see them at TwitchCon again this year. Last year was a blast to get to hang out, and they had a party for Dune. They had a collab party with Sneaker Pimps that did 7 Days to Die, and it was a lot of fun. I think we've got let's see, what do we got for fuel management, storage?
Sure.
What is it? Okay, 165 out of 220. So we're getting a little bit better. Funny thing too is that the character models and stuff for Conan, while the terrain and that stuff doesn't hold up as well, the character models do. Was he was shooting at me. Imagine some of those engines back then would be hard to get compatibility with the tech we have today. Oh, definitely. Well, even now, like there were. That sounded like a spice blow or a shipwreck, a ship crash. Ship crash. Nope, spice blow. God, that's a long ways away. Well, like, we were talking about that, and like one of the things that they get a lot of requests for from everybody's like, when are we gonna get Conan in Unreal 5? And they're like, they're like, that's not just an upgrade process. Like, you can't just upgrade. There's a lot of swapping out of things, and they're like, it really isn't gonna benefit us. And now with all these games that have so many problems with Unreal 5 as it is, it's like, why would you bother?
Someone.
I'll be right back.
Shields up. Enemy found.
Oh shit. Ah. The hell? I needed to be paying a little bit more attention. I got a little bit overconfident on that. I should have killed the guy with the gun first. Okay, you know what? Probably should have put my shield up first. Yeah, something wildly embarrassing. I still shudder thinking of mine. Oh, yeah, I mean... You know, I didn't... See... There was like, okay, New World comes out, right? You know, New World, very first night. After, well, no. I don't think we even played New World the first night because it was like 3 hours. No, yeah, that first night was all in queue. But then we started playing New World, and I do remember there was somebody walking around named Harambe's Nut. But also Pickles? I mean... I never named my... I was always one of those ones that... Man... I'm going in as an RPG fan who played D&D and played all of these games. So I'm going to make sure that when I'm in there, I'm like legit going, I'm going in where my, oh shit. Seriously? I stood on the damn fire again. I'm literally on the fire right now healing myself. That's just awesome. I never named my characters anything funky. I never named them any silly names. Except for, well, okay, to be fair, and I honestly think if you didn't have some variation of this, you were doing it wrong. But, in Darktide, my Ogren was named I Am the Brute Squad. And that's not an MMO, but still an online game. Mine was named I Am the Brute Squad. And I will say that while it has been a lot of fun, this is pretty much where we're going to have to end it for the night, because yours truly needs to be up early in the morning to go to the gym and train, and I have a pretty heavy bench day tomorrow. So, in City of Villains, I was Captain Kitten Smash. Okay, that is a horrible freaking name, but also very fitting for a villain. So I will not ding you for that. Wait to see how many people get the Princess Bride reference. I mean, everybody should. If you haven't seen the Princess Bride, I'm sorry, you are very deprived. You're a very deprived individual. I don't know that I can make the gun yet. We'll see if we can.
Oh.
I need 10 steel ingots. Oh, you know what probably would help? If I go in here and I set this to the other circuit, because I might actually have the stuff to make it. I do! Look at that! I can make the artisan Karpov. That's a big increase in damage between the one that I've got and the one I've got now.
Uh-huh. The artisan one's a big
That's
jump.
a big jump. Hello, my name is Helga Montoya. You ganked my healer alt. Prepare to respawn. That bot, that
was good.
That was good. I
You're sitting there trying to scold the bot.
I don't even want to scold the bot. That was amazing. It was a great stream to someone too. Looking forward to next time. We'll be back tomorrow night. I will be back tomorrow night, and it'll be a bit longer stream. It's just that on the on nights that I have to go to the gym the next day, I always like I try to cut it a little bit earlier so that way I can relax before I go to bed. Yeah, that bot is on fire, right? That one right there, that bot is on fire. I just try to have some
Yeah.
time to unwind. I'm old. I'm one of the olds now. All
I'm
right.
old.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. Yeah, dude, I've got to be up because I got to go bench tomorrow, and I'm back to heavy and not just volume. So, but it's heavy volume. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for hanging out. I hope that you all have a great night. I hope you have a great Wednesday. And thank you guys. Like, to all, I'm glad you guys enjoyed hanging out here. I really do. Do please join the Discord. You can go hang out with a bunch of us while we sit on a porch and tell people to get off our lawn. We actually do kind of do that now and then.
Welcome, Viking.
Yeah, we
Dying
do.
Burrito, thank you so much for the follow. That is another great freaking name. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you all have a great Wednesday. We will be back tomorrow night at 5:30 Pacific time, and it'll be a little bit longer stream. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. It is the one thing, is the most valuable thing that you have. And that you choose to spend it here and hanging out with me while I play video games and talk and whatnot. It means the world to me. It is why I do this, is why I have fun doing it. We are going to find somebody to raid. To those over on YouTube, thank you for watching as well. I hope that you all have a great night, and I will be ending the stream over there. So let's end that. And